Stallone went down.
Stallone looks a little bruised up here. Look at the body.
Both fighters look tired here in the second round. Stallone trying to work the body. Arthur Mercante separates the two once again. Geraldo with the flash knockdown. Stallone connects with a wild left hook and then misses with a left. Now he bores after Geraldo with a right hand. Oh, Stallone making the comeback here after getting knocked down early in the round. They're both in the middle of the ring, trying to measure each other. Both winded a bit, it's obvious. Both fighters just using a jab. Stallone connects with a right and a left and a big right, and he's got Rivera in the corner again. Rivera now turns it around. He's got Stallone in the corner.
Frank holding on.
Mercante separates the two. Stallone trying to work Rivera up against the ropes. 5 seconds of an eventful second round, and that's it.
That's round two. Len, I got to ask you, was that a knockdown?
Looked like a slip. What does Michael think?
Michael, what do you think?
I think it was a slip. It was a slip.
Yeah.
I saw the slip.
Inspired. Nice, tight, nice, relaxed shorts after the shot down. I'm hurt. You hurt them beautiful. You're loading up.
Wait a second. We have 2 round card girls now. Michael, what do you think of these 2 round card girls? How's that?
They look great. They look great.
They're looking real good. Hey, by the way...
This is it. Just 2 rounds of boxing to go.
Len, is Geraldo surprising you?
Oh, well, I have to be shocked by the knockdown. I mean, Arthur Mercante Sr.
Lynn, there's just 1 round of boxing to go.
1 round.
Isn't that what I said? 2 minutes to go.
Oh.
2 minutes.
2 minutes, 1 round.
All right, here we go.
Here we go with round number 3. Both fighters holding on. They're in the middle of the ring. Stallone's trying to fight out. Geraldo's just grabbing. Stallone with the left jab, still effective. And he backs up Geraldo into the ropes once again. Geraldo trying to force his way out of there, but he's holding on. Geraldo's strategy may be just to wait out these 2 minutes and avoid a knockout.
Is that what you think is going on here?
Maybe. Geraldo's yet to throw a punch here in the 3rd round. He's trying now. Now Geraldo tries an uppercut. Stallone counters with a left cross. And Stallone with the uppercut. And Geraldo again just trying to hold on. Stallone trying to measure him. Stallone with the right hand glances off the top of Geraldo's head. And again, Arthur Mercante separates the boxers here. We're into the 3rd round. We had a knockdown in the 2nd. Stallone, a big 1st round. What will happen in the 3rd? Geraldo trying to grab to Stallone. Stallone's jab effective. It's really the Stallone jab, Howard. That's held off Geraldo here in the fight. And now they fix Geraldo's headgear. And here comes Frank Stallone with a right hand. And again, Rivera trying just to hang on. Again, they're separated midway through the final round. Good jab again from Stallone. Backs up Rivera. And Stallone with a right to the body. It's been all Stallone here in the 3rd round, much as it was in the 1st. Crowd trying to urge on Rivera. Many of the crowd on their feet. Final seconds of the fight. Will there be one big punch to end it? Again, both boxers clutching, grabbing.
They're very tired.
Geraldo looks the worse for wear, looks more tired. Stallone bores after him in the corner. Final 10 seconds. The left hand from Stallone. Geraldo trying to survive the fight. And he does it.
He does it.
Wait, he does it.
Great fight. Geraldo going the distance. Go in the ring. Robin, I'm making my way to the ring. All right, I'm climbing in now. I'm going to try and get to the 2 boxers. Get in there. Frank, how do you feel? How do you feel, Frank?
Feel good.
Do you, we're waiting for the judge's decision, of course. Did you think it would go 3 rounds?
My fighter won.
You think Tom Caddy thought he won?
My fighter won. I think I landed harder punches.
Were you surprised by the knockdown?
That wasn't a knock. I slipped.
You say you slipped. Try and get into Geraldo. Let me get over to Geraldo's corner. Geraldo, great fight.
Thank you.
What happened in the knockdown there? Do you think you got him on a clean knockdown, or was that a slip?
It's hard to say. He's tough.
Are you glad you went the distance with him? Some were predicting an early knockout because of the heavier man.
I don't get knocked out.
You don't get knocked out. Good fight, Geraldo. We'll wait for the judge's decision. All right, the two fighters looking good. It's wild. I held the belt in my hand, the championship belt. We're going to wait for the decision. Here we go.
All right, Michael Buffer's in the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's the official scoring. Arthur Mercati Jr. scores about 30-26. Carol Castellano has it 30-26. And Arthur Mercati Sr., our referee, scores it 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision, Frank Stallone. And let's hear it for Geraldo Rivera.
Robin, how do you get into the ring? How do you get in here? Let me bring the championship belt to Frank. Frank, you look confident through the whole fight.
Let me say one thing.
Turn to the camera.
Let me say one thing. Geraldo Rivera has got more heart and more balls than anybody I know. I hit this guy with hard shots. He came back. He didn't give up for a second. He's a man, more than a man, because it takes a lot of balls to get in this ring. And I take my hat off to it. I outweighed him. He came back fighting, and God bless him. Geraldo, come here, man.
Right, here's Geraldo Rivera, a great fighter, Geraldo Rivera. The two boxers hugging. Geraldo,
It's nice to be in the same ring with a gentleman. Frank's a good fighter. His punches were really stinging. I'm glad I could go the distance, and it was a real honor to fight you, Frank.
let me say something to both of you guys. I have never sat so close in a fight, and I got to say something. I have much respect for both of you. The way you guys were bashing each other. Geraldo, I couldn't believe you took some very heavy punches to the body and face, and the same with you, Frank.
Yeah, he's got a, I was hitting him with shots, and he's got a strong chin. And anyone out there that thinks it's easy, let me tell you something, man. We're in our 40s. To get in this ring, you have to have like guts, and Geraldo Rivera is a man of his word, and he came to fight.
Let me ask Geraldo one question, Frank. Well, I noticed Frank was wearing a lot of lotion, Geraldo. Were you find that your punches were slipping off of him?
It was a bit distracting. I didn't know whether to punch him or kiss him. No. Frank is a great fighter, and any of you guys doubt that, come on down here and spend a couple of minutes.
Geraldo, let me ask you one final...
One question. The headgear seemed to be
Right.
a problem for you, and you made that mandatory. Do you
Well, it
feel that
wasn't
was a
his
mistake?
headgear. It wasn't his headgear, and it was big, and it does slip because
Is
of the
that-
vast...
Geraldo, are you sorry you went for the headgear? Because maybe it would have been a little bit easier fight for you. The headgear kept slipping into your eyes.
On the other hand, maybe I could have had brain damage.
Right. Like me.
Tape a show today.
I got you.
Can I say one more thing, Tom? I'd like to thank my trainer, Tom Patty, who got me in shape. 2 weeks ago when they told me about this fight, I was laying in bed with a cigarette in my mouth and a bottle of wine. This man got me in shape. I'd like to thank Brian Hamill, my cornerman, my friend Tom Cantone, Howard Stern, all the people at the Jet Center in Los Angeles. God bless you. Thank you. And this is for a wonderful, wonderful cause.
Let me make that announcement, Howard.
Go ahead.
I know you don't like to be associated with good things. Let's just turn this to the crowd, though. On behalf of Frank Stallone and me, and yes, Howard and Robin, $10,200 going to the mentally retarded.
To contribute to the Working Organization for Retarded Children and Adults, call 718-767-4075.
Third man in the ring, the best ref in the world.
Live from the Scrapple in the Apple, Robin Quivers and myself. We'll be back later on the radio. We're going to take a seat in a second, Robin, go over the betting, but we want to say goodbye to our TV audience right now. Goodbye, everybody. A great fight.